When you think of how to take care of your teeth, I'm sure that like me, you think that you just have to brush your teeth twice a day and floss. But I was recently super surprised to know that that's not actually enough, or at least not effective enough, to actually consistently promote the essential and best dental hygiene that we all need. That's when I came across Prodentim, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing this product, explaining how it all works, and delving into one of the incredible ingredients that help get results. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. And if at any point you want to check out the Prodentim website or make a purchase, just use the link in the description box below, which you can use to get Prodentim at a discounted price as well. So let's begin by talking about my experience with Prodentim. So generally with my dental hygiene, I've always religiously brushed my teeth twice a day, and sometimes I would use mouthwash and floss here and there. But more recently, I realized that wasn't enough. I was seeing little marks on and in between my teeth, and my mouth just didn't feel fresh even though I hadn't changed my routine. So I went to get my teeth professionally seen and deep cleaned, and it left me feeling amazing. I felt like a new person. I even bought all of the recommendations made by the dentist, like the toothpaste and mouthwashes, and I started using their recommended routine, which worked quite well and felt really good. But soon enough, their recommendations became expensive and difficult to keep up with, especially twice a day with my busy schedule. So I started seeing problems with my teeth and mouth again, which was super frustrating after the amount of money that I paid to have my teeth cleaned and on all of those products. And as much as I scrubbed at my teeth and used expensive products, nothing was helping, and it was getting embarrassing. But after some time, I luckily came across Prodentim. So Prodentim is basically oral probiotics. It's a blend of 3.5 billion strains of probiotics and nutrients to be exact. And I've been using Prodentim for about a month now, and the results have been absolutely fantastic. Not only have I seen a huge improvement in how my teeth and gums look, but I can also feel the improvement because my mouth and breath just feel fresh all the time without that really overpowering minty taste and flavor and all those chemicals lingering there as they normally would with other products. Prodentim also helps promote the health of your sinuses and ears, which is perfect for me because I personally suffer from hay fever, so I have constant problems with my nose. I've slowly been seeing an improvement in these additional areas too, especially with my nose, which used to be regularly blocked and congested, but it's not as often now. So it's basically like 3 birds, 1 stone, which is so ideal for me personally. And actually using the probiotics is super simple. All I do is slowly chew a tablet which comes in the bottle in the morning, which I would recommend you do also, so that the probiotics can sort of get to work in your mouth in the background as you go about your daily routine. And also it's easier to just make part of your routine and stick to it if you pick a specific time of day to take the probiotics, like around breakfast time. This helps support the health of your entire body with a special focus on your teeth and gums. And in terms of side effects, I personally haven't had any. I haven't had any weird spots, infections, rashes, nausea, or anything like that, but that's just me personally. Prodentim is for people of all ages and backgrounds, and all of the ingredients are considered safe under natural and are super pure. Prodentim is also manufactured in an FDA approved facility in excellent condition, so that's reassuring, but I would still recommend just checking with a doctor or something if you're on any other medication or you're just worried about the side effects, though I doubt it will be a problem for most people. So just check out the website for Prodentim in the description box below to learn more, and you can also use the same link to make a discounted purchase, as I've mentioned already. So that's basically my experience with Prodentim in a nutshell. Now let's dive into how it actually works, which was very interesting for me to look into and research for this video. So I'm sure that we've all heard that bacteria can cause lots of dental and gum diseases, but actually it turns out that there's a difference between good and bad bacteria, and it's not just about having good bacteria only. The most important thing is to have a balance between these two types. So scientists have recently discovered that it's the absence of good bacteria that causes oral issues, and actually it's all of those chemical ridden toothpastes and products that can harm the good bacteria that should be there. So in order to actually improve the health of your teeth and gums, you need to repopulate your mouth with good bacteria and provide a healthy environment for the strains to grow in. Prodentim is a doctor formulated mix that gathers 5 scientifically proven potent strains, combining a total of 3.5 billion good bacteria into one revolutionary dissolvable candy. This probiotic candy also targets your respiratory system, supporting your body to stay free from allergies, whilst also promoting restful sleep and good digestion. One of the incredible ingredients in Prodentim is Lactobacillus reuteri, which helps with inflammation and supports the healthy mouth environment. This is especially useful for those who might be experiencing gum inflammation, which is actually more common than you might think because of things like your diet and routine. So I absolutely commend Prodentim for combating the inflammation and generally helping with having a healthy mouth environment. So that's basically how it all works, and I find it super interesting because it's just not what you would expect with what you know about how your mouth and teeth work. Now, in terms of how to get Prodentim, the price, etc., you can get a 1-month supply for $69 a bottle, a 3-month supply for $59 a bottle, and a 6-month supply for just only $49 a bottle. And you can make all the purchases with the discounted price using the link in the description box below, which takes you to the Prodentim website. Now, I would personally recommend getting the 6-month supply because it's just better value for money at only $49 a bottle, and this is the sort of thing that you're going to want to take for months on end, not just a few days, not just a few weeks. But you can just check out the options out and just decide for yourself. And by the way, if you're worried about whether the product will work for you or not, or if it's a waste of money, stop worrying because Prodentim actually offer a money back guarantee. So if you're not seeing results, you can actually just get a refund. And this is again super reassuring because it shows Prodentim's confidence in the product, which means that you can take confidence when you're using the product for yourself. So that's basically everything covered about Prodentim today. I hope that this video has helped you, and if it has, then please be sure to check out the Prodentim website using the link in the description box below if you think that Prodentim is for you. Regardless, if this video has helped, please be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.